Designed perfectly for weekend to multi-day adventures, the Mountainsmith Women's Apex 60-liter pack has a set of rugged features to last a long time and has a comfortable suspension system that's meant to carry the weight of a heavy load. So first I want to turn the pack around and show the suspension system here. We've got a couple of different things going on. Behind the scenes you have a PE frame sheet, so it's lightweight, but it offers some rigidity there to transfer the load to your hips. You've got a horizontal stabilizer bar up here to really stabilize the load, and then you do have an aluminum X frame behind the scenes as well. And the thing I like about stays that form an X pattern is you still have a little bit of movement and a little bit of give in the pack, so it definitely gives the flexibility as opposed to having stays that go up and down, but it gives you enough rigidity to carry a really heavy load comfortably. So in addition to what's going on behind the scenes, you have a ridged back panel here. This really has good foam, so it's a good cushioning there, but the ridges in that will let warm air escape through the ridges. So as you're hiking, as you're building up that heat behind your back, it's got those channels that it's going to allow that warm air to escape and keep you cool. Also, it's really great on wicking because you have that mesh behind the back there. And then if I turn the shoulder strap around, you have that wide open mesh in the shoulder straps and nicely padded straps there as well. So again, that's going to wick away sweat, keep you nice and cool. And then you have the same thing down on the hip belt. Now, this is really contoured hip belt. It's a nice big hip belt, so it's going to really move with you and conform with you. It's a tuning fork hip belt, which basically means that you have a little bit of movement in there. So with a rigid pack, as you're moving and as your body's moving, it's going to move with you. Now this is a women's specific pack, so the torso adjustment gives you, on the low end, a 16-inch torso all the way up to 21 inches, so you have a lot of adjustability. So with that, you have a really easy way of adjusting. It is a ladder adjustment, so basically you undo the Velcro, move it up and down to your preferred height, and then Velcro it closed again. So I have it kind of on the high end here. You can see that there are two spots for the load lifter straps, and this is something that really dials in the fit. So you've got a nice big load lifter up there, but then if you do have it adjusted down to the lowest point, you can move that down to a lower level. So that just adds to the fit of this pack and makes you really comfortable. In addition to that, you've got an adjustable sternum strap as you adjust the torso. This pack is hydration compatible, so you can hang a hydration system on the inside and route it out of the port back here, route it to either side of the shoulder strap. And then you've got nice big hip belt pockets down on the bottom. These pockets I can see accommodating any size smartphone if you like to store it right there where you can get your hands on it quickly. So nice big hip belt pockets. You have a stretchy pocket on one side that's open, and you have a zippered pocket on the other side. The pockets and organization of this pack is really streamlined and clean looking, but they give you just enough features without having too many. The one thing I want to point out is the side water bottle pockets. You've got big stretchy pockets able to accommodate a 32-ounce water bottle. And on the other side, you've got a side pocket. So basically, you can put your water bottle in that side pocket, and you're able to access it even if you've got something stored in the other side. So this is a really nice feature. When you're hiking along, all you have to do is grab that water bottle out of the side. So a feature that I really appreciate. A small detail, but it does make a big difference. Now I've got tent poles here stored in the side. You can see I've got a compression strap holding those in, so plenty of room to store gear on the outside of this pack. But when we go to the inside, you definitely have lots of space and lots of organization. And again, they keep it nice and streamlined. So opening up the lid, you have a fully adjustable lid. So if you have a smaller load, you can cinch that down. You've got a nice strap on top here if you need to put something, drape something over the pack. But nice big access into the top of the pack where you can get your hands on gear quickly there, and a really easy adjustment. Now while this is a top-loading pack and you don't have a true sleeping bag compartment here with this pack, you do have a nice big zipper that actually runs along the side of the pack and makes a U shape, which I found to be really great for even traveling. It allows you to access a lot of the pack without having a lower sleeping bag compartment. So if I show this pocket, you can really open up the pack from the middle. You can access the gear in the bottom. I've got a sleeping bag down there. I've got this packed out kind of for a weekend trip. So I've got a sleeping bag, a stove, a lightweight tent, and a sleeping pad, some extra layers, and you can really access all the gear that you need. This also makes it great for travel. It almost opens like a piece of luggage. As you can see, there's compression straps all over the pack. You've got sleeping pad loops down here on the bottom, so you can hang a multitude of gear, or if you just need to use those to compress the pack down and make a much smaller pack. You do have a dump pocket on the front here, and I like pockets like this because they allow you to access gear quickly. This is a nice big stretchy pocket, and I can see this accommodating a climbing helmet really well. So it really extends out, and the front of it is stretchy. So with all the features here, this makes it a great alpine pack, makes it a great climbing pack, where you can lash gear on the outside. You've got bungees, you've got ice axe loops. So you can really use this pack in a multitude of different ways. With the comfortable suspension system and the way you can adjust it, you can certainly get a perfect fit with this pack. The features here are streamlined and simple. It makes it really easy to use. And with all of the durable materials, this pack is going to last a long time, and it's got the durability that you would expect from Mountainsmith. It is the women's Apex 60-liter pack.